Something I will forever wonder about The Sims is if it's live mode or live mode. The Sims has been out for 10 years and I want to learn everything to do with the game. I think it's fitting to start with the basics. So let's jump into live and live mode. We're starting today off with Brim Reaper. She's the Black Grim Reaper. Self-explanatory. Now, I want to go through the basic UI that you walk into when you open up the game. I've done some research on it. I've tried to understand it for myself. So it's now just about putting that into play. When you hover over Brim, it tells me about my sim. So a sim that is fine, isn't feeling particularly strongly in one way or another. That's what she's giving. We have our wants up above. From my understanding, these give you satisfaction points. They give you a currency to then use in another section of the game. So because of the traits that I've picked for beautiful Brim, she wants to make an enemy and she wants to be mean to a child from hating children. That's lovely, Brim. We have a notebook here. There is no entries in Brim's notebook right now. I don't know what the notebook does, but if they do something, maybe something goes into it. Let me see. So this is also where our moodlets come. So she hates fishing. So she's very tense from disliking fishing. So everything that she feels will probably pop up here. I bet that can go as long as needed, depending on how complex beautiful Brim wants to feel. Despite me making Brim fish, no notebook entries. So no idea what that's doing. Next to that, we have the phone. This gives a few options, 6 options to be exact. We can browse the web. We can play a game. We can call the fire department. I presume when we start a fire. Have a science baby as a single parent. For 1 points, okay. Show bills information. I presume this means that I can get the mail straight away. I don't know why I would need to do that. Is that on like a timer? Will that just come at a certain time? Why am I not getting mail? Why do I have to pay for my mail? Like, does it come once a month, once a week, once a day? I can call an adoption agency. I can hire a service. Sorry, what? One-time maid, scheduled maid, repair service, gardening, have a garden to hire a gardener, fair, and a nanny. Okay, so you can hire a service and order a delivery. So I can order pizza. Zoom is food delivery. What? I did not know about this. You can order pizza. Then we can go to travel, move household, take a vacation. We have a social event going on. Oh, the welcome wagon. And then of course, the Reaper rewards. Welcome to the neighborhood. People are coming to visit, get to know you, maybe even bring you a fruitcake. No pressure, just get to know people and enjoy the company. Is this Travis Scott? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Love gorgeous, gorgeous thing. We then have find a job, register with Ministry of Labor. What? I don't know what that one is. Then we've got social. We can add to Simstagram story, check social media timelines, and plan an event. A social event. We can also take selfies. We can take photos with people, but we have to know them. And we can take a photo. There's a few options that I really don't know about here. I am curious about this register with the ministry. Register your career. What is your title? So I can register to your career, girly pop evil, just a girly pop evil gal pal. And what happens now? So do I have a job? Remove self-employment. How am I supposed to be self-employed? How does self-employed work? So confused how the self-employed works. But anyways, next to that, we have the option of calendar. So you can create an event. There's several different events. We've got a costume party, house party, dinner party, birthday party, black and white bash, and a wedding. And why can't we have a wedding? You must be engaged. Oh, no need to spread our business like that. And it looks like you can get goals and rewards from each type of party. And do I have like a birthday? Can I create my own birthday? I don't think so. So I can't. How do you like create an event? You can only create one of these. So whether I make it a birthday party, then I could probably make myself the birthday sim. Okay, I get it. Yeah. And then you pick where it is. So just had to go a few steps above, go a few steps further. So right next to this, we have our sim. And I presume we can like track her while she's walking. Then we've got pause. The keyboard looks to be 0, 1, 2, 3. So we've got pause, play, fast speed, ultra speed. We then have camera options where we can take a screenshot. We can also take videos. I didn't know you could take a video in game. We also have oh, these are all the screenshots I've taken. You know for sure that this was all by accident. I didn't know. That's from our build. Then we have the current lunar phase. We've got new moon. We've got the day, time, and then to our right, we then also have all our options. So We start with aspirations. This also has the rewards store that we will have to go through because that looks like a whole thing on its own. We can select a new aspiration from there. We have our career. There we go. Just a girly pop evil gal pal. There I am. Girly pop evil. I don't know how you could be self-employed. Like, what am I supposed to do? I need a lesson on that. We then have our skills. I think, yeah, skills. We then have our relationships. We have our inventory. We then also have, our simology. So that tells us about our traits, our likes and dislikes, and our relationship preferences that they've recently added in, I'm pretty sure. Then we have our needs. Our girl is not having a good time. I don't blame you, bro. Then up the top right-hand corner, we've got our build mode. We have manage worlds, but we do have an event, so we can't go there. Our gallery that apparently doesn't ever work, really. This, ridiculous. How are you gonna force me to buy these things? Crazy. Outlandish. So we got full, I don't know how you could play like this, to be fair. We have no walls. I actually do not like that. That is really unpleasant. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is my style for sure, skis. Then we have center on current lot. I presume that comes in handy when it glitches off. I've seen Sims creators like all of a sudden go here and then they just probably shift enter, and I'm back. I'm back home. Well, I wasn't that far, wasn't I? Then we have help center. That's our girl, Emily. Hey, Emily, darling. And then we have our camera controls. I personally use the Sims 3 camera where I can right click to go back and forth, you know, front and back, side to side. And then I click in my scroll wheel to move around. And then I use my, what is that? My left clicker to actually select things. I don't know. The Sims 4 camera, I have always, I don't know. I guess it's not super bad, but I have always used the Sims 3 camera ever since I watched like a YouTube video when I first downloaded The Sims, like probably maybe 2016, I downloaded The Sims. Didn't know how to play it, but I downloaded it and I watched a YouTube video and it talked about the Sims 3 camera being the better camera. So I just stuck to her. Then here we also have our notification center, it looks like, I think. Yeah, notification wall. It's a wall, not a center. It's a wall. Oh, more than a month ago, I took a screenshot. Perfect. And then you can clear that. I have heard people say that they clear that to help their game run better. I presume they're on like 10-year saves. So that's why they need the game to run better. And it's probably got a lot of notifications going on. Then the top right, we have our options menu and we have the save game options. I've used the game options because I have been dabbling in CC and mods. I have MC Command Center and I have Info Suite. Yeah, UI Info Suite. And I like CC CAS. It's so nice to go CC shopping, but wow, does it take so many years? Years meaning hours, but feels like years that I'm sitting there trying to shop for CC. Perfect. So that's all our, basically everything around just this home screen. And then the welcome wagon. Someone else is going to have to teach you about this because this is too much. I don't know why it's here though. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Let's go to M to manage worlds. We know the shortcut. And let's talk about the 3 worlds that we have. We have Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest. They each have their own stories behind each world. It looks like Willow Creek is a lush bayou of rolling hills intertwined with a marshy riverways. I do believe I am illiterate, as they say. Illiterate? I think that's a word. Let me just triple check that. Illiterate. Okay, so I can't claim that I'm fully illiterate, but to a certain extent, I believe I am. What I most of the time like to do is just skip the word. Just skip it, you know? Skip. So Willow Creek, I feel like is the place that everyone goes to first, is it not? Because I just moved my Sims straight in. So this one has a bunch of community lots. We got a museum, never been. Nightclub, never been. Gym, have dabbled in a little bit. Library, never been. We have a park. We also have, I don't know what this means. Does that mean I can live there possibly and no one lives there? Sure, maybe. We have the Spencer Kim Lewis place. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to understand all the Sims that live, because I presume we just like, you gradually learn them because they spawn in game, obviously. I have seen enough content on the Sims to know that they do go around town. So we'd learn more about the actual Sims themselves, but I'm pretty sure they have a little history and the Goth family have a little lore. And the pancakes. Yes. They have some lore too. Now, beautiful. It's beautiful. It's giving. We even have like a little backstory about the parks, like all of the town's liveliness from parks to nightlife can be found in this neighborhood. So this is the quarter. The next place is Oasis Springs. It's giving desert. It's giving I can't breathe. It's giving get me some water. We have a park here as well. We also have a gym here. We have a bar here. We have a lounge. Don't be mistaken with the nightclub. We have a museum. We've got the Calientes. We have the land grabs. Grab them. And we've got Johnny Zest. Cute. We have the Roomies. Cute. And then it's just giving houses at this point. Yep. Houses to dabble in. But yeah, I feel like I barely come here. We then lastly have Newcrest, which is just bare. Just bare. I presume people liked this, like in theory. They like the idea of having somewhere literally bare to build from scratch. Fair enough. Understandable. Understood. This looks scary to me, opening this game, because to build all these, eesh. But we got some backstories there too. Now, I wanted to go have a look at the park here in Willow Creek and have a look. Can I say the music when you load in? So cute, so gorge. This is the fanciest park you done ever seen. You done ever seen. Like, why is this much going on? I like just like seeing where can you take me? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so there's things I know like around. Oh, wow. So you can uproot something? Does that mean, what does it mean to uproot something? Oh, this is a cute little corner. But there's like nothing to do here, right? Everything's just at the park, I presume. Oh, wow. Look at the mushrooms. She found a frog. Good for you. I wanted to see that notebook. No, the notebook still fails us. Hey, cutie patootie. How you doing? Good. I'm glad. Got a fishing pond so we can fish. There's children, I guess. Oh, you're a cutie patootie, aren't you? What are you? Oh, is this one of them? Goth. You're a goth. Do people like freak out when they see them? No. Oh, are you cheating on your missus? Oh, food. We got sausages. Oh, he made it. Cute. So they got a grill out here so I can cook myself. I want to use and abuse what I got around me. There's not like heaps to it. Like off face value, there's not a lot. Just me like coming here, I'm like, what? I'll talk to people. Oh, the llama in the center is giving, not gonna lie. Oh, Katrina. Katrina. Look at that. And these are probably just randos. Rando. Yep, Caitlin. Who are you? Jaden. I'm trying to learn who has lore and who doesn't have lore. Do you know what I mean? That'll come with time, I guess. Heading to the park at Oasis Springs. I have heard rumor has it possibly cow plants are easy to find in Oasis Springs. But honestly, what do I know? Didn't we just see you? Oh, we got a public toilet, another grill, and just some more fishing. And my girl hates fishing. Let me not even. We have a playground for the kids. We can play chess, which I presume does something beneficial. And then we have these toilets. Okay. And then what? We have, oh, we got music popping in here. We're reading a book and we can tend a bar or hire a mixologist, make a drink. I understand probably just girly pop evil gal pal is probably not the career to go for. And I presume there's skills and we need to learn what skills we need for what, but we'll get into that. We'll dabble into that soon. Now, I want to meet someone famous. Liberty Lee. Why does she hate me though? What for? Oh, Nancy, please. So let's do a funny introduction. So this is how we speak to Sims. We click on them. We can then, I don't know what these prompts are. Like the initial prompts, I presume it's just trying to help us figure out what to talk about. But when we click more, we have friendly, funny, romance, mischief, mean, and relationship. So when we have friendly, we go into complaints, deep thoughts, gossip, hobbies, interests, small talk. So there's a few options in each. I wonder if every pack comes with more interactions. I don't know that. I don't know if that's true. In funny, we have stories, we have jokes, we have potty humor, we have silly behavior. We then have romance where we can do flirtation. Mischief, we have deception and we have ranks. Mean, we have arguments and we have malicious. And relationships, we have just asking about their interests for woohoo, romantic, if they're single, and view relationship. I like the categories. It makes sense and it's self-explanatory in regards to me and how I'm looking at it. I understand what they're trying to say, but these ones are interesting. So maybe just mock her outfit. But that seems to be the basics of the UI, the worlds, and basic interactions that you can do with everyone when you first load up the game. I felt like that basics needed to be done, needed to be handled, needed to be looked after. I feel like I understood most of it and I understood what each thing kind of does. I'm a Sims 4 enthusiast and your girl Sim Shady is out. Bye.